Hello, Madridistas. Real Madrid trained today in Real Madrid City and they completed a very interesting, intense training session ahead of the clash against Levante tomorrow. It was a very interesting training session to behold as I was watching the training highlights, on Real Madrid TV. It was a refreshing session to behold. The players started with running drills and then doing the pitch warm-ups and the rest. The players then split into rondos before working on their reaction speed and exercise. And then they practiced the possessions and the pressing drills, which was the most important part of the training session. If you remember, Abelo said he wants to employ the against press style, and he focused more on the possession drills, their recovery, and their pressing. Because these two work hand in hand. When you press, you should be able to recover the ball as quickly as possible. And as we are hearing, they're having a 5 seconds to 7 seconds window of recovering the ball. So once you are pressing and you lose possession of the ball, you have a maximum of 7 seconds to recover the ball from your opponents. That's a very interesting style of play if the players could wrap their heads around it. Next up, they practiced, they wrapped up the training with positional tactics and then had a practice match. Like we still have players like Rudiger and Rodrigo, who were working in the indoor facilities trying to get themselves back to fit as they are in rehabilitation. Then we still have injured players, Militao, Mendy, Trent. Even Alaba was also working with the indoor facilities. Players like Militao, Mendy, Trent, Alexander-Arnold, they were still in recovery. They didn't train, they didn't practice, they were out in recovery. As we all know, they are still injured. It was an interesting session to behold, and we all hope that little by little, one step, little by little, one step before another, one step after another, however you put it. It was an interesting session to behold, and we hope that little by little, one step after another, like they say, Rome was not built in a day, so little by little, they can get to implement these training drills, this practice, and this style of play, and we'll begin to see it manifesting and begin to see results on the football pitch.